Alright guys, here's the 2016 Hired Request list, and it's a great list. Got a bunch of good lessons coming up this year, and I just really love doing this. I look at this big list that I have, and there's more than this. I have to scroll up so you can see the rest of it. But I don't, see it as a burden. I've got to get all these done this year. I look at it as a lot of fun that I'm going to have making all these lessons. So thank you guys for all your requests and choosing wonderful arrangements for me to do. I'm just looking forward to it, and I can't wait to sink my teeth into it. So we'll get started here. I'll go through the whole list like I normally do. A lot of you ordered more than one hired request, okay? So what I did this year, so you wouldn't have to wait for me to go through the whole list till I went back and did yours again, I'm going to do at least half of yours the first time through. So those of you who ordered several won't have to wait so long till I get to your second hired request, okay? So that ought to help out a little bit. But this is the list. I did it in the order that you paid. So this is the order, okay? This is what the order is going to be. So here it is. Also, in black are your names. Of course, for the last name, I just put an initial, so no one would know who you are. The red is the first time through. Okay, so the numbers you see are the order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so forth. We'll go through the whole list. They're about 91 or something, 93, something like that all together. And so I need to do 2 or 3 a week. But anyway, so the red is the first time through. I'm going to do a second time through the list. And that's all there'll be. There'll be one time through, then a second time through. The blue is the second time through. So you see this starts out in red, number 1, 2, 3. When I come back through, I'll be on number 63. And so that's why this one is in blue. Okay? So this person will get their other 2 requests the second time through in the 63 and 64 spot, if that makes sense. Hope it does. And I've got a wonderful new app that I'm using. I have the iPad Pro and the Apple Pencil, and you can really get detailed with it and zoom in and stuff. And I got this grid. The whiteboards are going to look awesome, and it's going to be a lot easier for me to do them. So going to save me some time on that. And hopefully you can see better on the lessons when I record them. So anyway, here we go. Number 1, Tom K. I'm really straining not to say your last name. If I do, I got to trash the video and start over. Tom K. You're in the first 3 spots here. Reason to Believe, Rod Stewart. I Don't Want to Go Home, Southside Johnny, and Feeling Alright by Joe Cocker. Look forward to that one. Then we have Clint M. And you'll have the 4, 5, and 6 spots. And Solitude by John Lennon. She's a Friend of Dorothy, John Lennon, and I Shall Not Walk Alone. Blind Boys of Alabama there. Okay? And then Stacy W., you have the 7, 8, 9 spot. And then on the second time through, you'll have the 63 and 64 spot. We have Tempted by Squeeze, Black Coffee in Bed by Squeeze, and Criminal, Fiona Apple. I'll go ahead and mention the 63 and 64 spot here so I don't have to go back through it again. So when I come back through the second time, you'll have Mama Told Me Not to Come, 3 Dog Night, Copacabana, Barry Manilow. I've always looked forward to doing that one. No one's ever requested that one. I love that song. So finally I get to do it, okay? So let's keep going here. Let me scroll it on up. And then we have Rajesh S. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Sorry if I'm not. You have the 10, 11, 12, 13 spots with SOS by ABBA. Close to You, ABBA. Top of the World, ABBA. ABBA fan, or ABBA, however you want to say it. I don't know the correct way. Game of Thrones theme, so that'll be fun to do. Some movie type music, movie scoring, piano arrangement. In the 65, 66, and 67 spot, we have some Star Wars stuff, the Force theme, Empire Strikes Back, and The Force Awakens. So some Star Wars themes there. That'll be fun. I'm, of course, a Star Wars fan. That's what is neat about this, too. A lot of my viewers have the same taste that I do. So that's kind of neat. So Anthony V., you're going to have the 14 and 15 spot the first time through with Bath by Harry Nilsson, and Let's Love by Paul McCartney, sorry. Paul McCartney. Then second time through, you'll have the 68 spot with Welcome Back, Cotter theme. I used to watch that when I was a kid. Welcome back. Then we have Bruce B. With Someone Like You, Van Morrison with the 16 spot. And then we have John S. And I hope you can see on the camera the bottom here. I'll announce it out. And what I'll do at the end, I'll zoom in and have the whole list, page 1 and 2, so you can see the whole thing as a whole. But if you can't see this, I'm telling you what it says here. I don't know if the video can see over the piano. But the 17th spot is Phantom medley, and that, Phantom of the Opera medley, so that'll be great. A big solo arrangement for that. Hotel California, big solo arrangement. I Will Survive, big solo arrangement. So it says I Will Survive there if you can't see that at the bottom. Okay? Then we got to go back up to the top. Still for John S. And we have in the 69 spot The Colors of the Wind. 70 will be Crocodile Rock. And these are piano solo arrangements, okay? They're not, so these will be big arrangements here. They're big fun ones to play. It'll be challenging. And then Memory from Cats. Y'all know that musical. So, the blues the second time through. All right. And some of you also paid once, and then you came back and I want some more. Well, other people got on the list while you were waiting, so I have you again later on in the list if that's what happened. Okay, I go in order, so it's fair to everyone. So if you, like John S., ordered some more later, but I have some people that got on the list in between that time, in that interval, and you'll show up again. Now, if I make a mistake on this, and it's very possible, I made some mistakes somewhere, left you off or something like that, just send me an email. Don't freak out. We'll get you in there. I'll make an amendment and we'll have you in there. If you didn't pay, you're not on the list, so that's done with. But if you paid and I made a mistake and left you off, I apologize. We'll get you in there. Just let me know. Jeff H. number at the 20 spot. We have Elderberry Wine, Elton John. Okay, I love Elton John. Got a lot of Elton John fans apparently that want me to teach those, and a lot of live versions. That'll be cool. Bill T. in the 21 spot, Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis. And then we have Lee E. here. In the 22 and 23 spot, we have Painted Lady and by Elton John, and Honky Cat, Elton John, and these are ones I really look forward to. Again, Elton John stuff. Second time through, Lee E. will have number 72 will be the Ballade number 4 by Chopin. That'll go on ShawnCheek.com because I'll use sheet music for that. Okay. And then 73, Space Oddity by David Bowie. We have an asterisk there, and Lee and I know what that's for, so moving on, I'll scroll up a little bit here. Alright, we are to Conrad P. And 24, 25, 26 spot, we have Hometown, Joe Jackson, Up on the Roof, James Taylor, Message to My Girl by Split Enz. Then the second time through Conrad, we have 74, 75, 76 spot with Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight, James Taylor, High and Dry, Jamie Cullum, and Landed by Ben Folds. That'll be a good one, Ben Folds. Okay, and then we have Tom K again, right? Because, okay, here's as an example of someone that already is on the list, but then they paid later for another group. So we have in the 27 spot for Tom K, Waiting on a Friend by the Rolling Stones. And then The Wait by the band. So a lot of people, I know, were looking forward to that one last year. Well, it's on here this year. So there we go. And that 77 will be the second time through, of course. Todd P. We have Hold On to the Night by Richard Marx. I'm going to do that. Was out when I was in high school, I think. I'm going to do a piano arrangement of that with, you know, chords, melody in the right hand, and not lots of stuff in there to really make it sound like a piano solo arrangement. Kevin K. In the 29 and 30 spot, we have Even Now by Bob Seger. The Search Is Over by Survivor. Lots of these I, you know, grew up with, so this is part of the reason I love all these. We just have so much in common, me and many of my members and supporters. Kevin K, after we do that the second time through in the 78-79 spot, Hard Habit to Break by Chicago, and I Can't Hold Back by Survivor. Okay. Then Aaron B, you have the 31 spot and the 80 spot. Okay, so the first time through 31, we'll have Take It Easy on Me by the Little River Band. Then if you can't see right here on the screen, the 80 spot is Open Arms and Close to You additions. There's a few additions Aaron wanted on those songs that I already have on the website, on those lessons, so I'm going to do some additions for him to that. So that'll be in the 80 spot. Okay, so that is page 1, and can you see that? Let's see. I guess I have it in the wide view, so it's not all showing up on this either. But so there's the very bottom. I apologize. It's the 80 spot and the number 19 spot are not showing. I have to mess with the TV to make them where you can see them easy. But that's the first page. Now we have another page here, okay? And let's go through that now. Okay, and again, if I left you off, just send me an email. If I left one of your songs off, if you paid for it and I don't have you up here, let me know. All right, so now we have Tom M. And I'm refraining from mentioning. So I have some really big supporters that always order lots of high requests, and but all of you are great. And I thank you again. But the 32 and 33 spot, we have I Want You Back, Colby. I don't know what the C stands for, but the last name there, I Want You Back. And then Everybody Has a Dream is spot 33 by Billy Joel. All right, Billy Joel. Love Billy Joel stuff. And then Ron S. will have the 34 and 35 spot. These Are the Days, Jamie Cullum. Skipping Stones, or Stone. It might be Stones, I don't know, by Amos Lee. All right, so that's 34, 35. Murray K. on the 36 spot, When You Love a Woman by Journey. And Philip M. We have 4 for Philip, and the first time through is the 37, 38 spot, I'd Lie for You by Meat Loaf. And number 30 in the 38 spot, Total Eclipse of the Heart, Bonnie Tyler. Second time through, you have the 81 and 82 spots, Keep On Smiling, John P. Young, and The Christmas Song by Alvin and the Chipmunks. Okay, so that'll be great. Getting towards Christmas time, you guys can learn that one. All right, Richard P. we have in the 39 spot, Burn Down the Mission by Elton John. And then, let's see, after that, let's scroll up. Alan W. Has a lot of high requests. A ton of them. They're all good stuff I look forward to. But let's get going. First time through, Alan, we have in red, number 40 through 46. Best I'll Ever Be, Sister Hazel, Possession, Sarah McLachlan, Break In, Hailstorm, Pieces, Rob Thomas, All Too Well, Taylor Swift, If These Walls Could Speak, Amy Grant, Tonight I Want to Cry, Keith Urban, but this is the studio version, so I guess the version I already have on the site, I can't remember, it's been years, but we'll do the studio version of that. Now, second time through, we have 83 through 89 for Alan. And again, if I think I got them all on here, if I left off one, just let me know. We'll amend. 83 spot, Heaven by Warrant. Back to December, Taylor Swift. The Search is Over, Survivor. Beth by Kiss. My Father's Chair, Rick Springfield. Don't Know What You Got, Cinderella. It's like I erased there by accidentally. 89 is Fall for You by Secondhand Serenade. And then we have Guy M. And that's kind of cut off there. I'm just going to tell you what it says. in the 47 spot, You Got a Friend by Carole King. Love Carole King stuff. So that's, I've had a few of those lately, so that's great. In the 47 spot. So let's go back up and finish the list at the top here. Derek W. In the 48 and 49 spot, the first time through, we have It's Not Unusual, Tom Jones. Of course, that's a really popular song. That will be neat. 49 is Da Do Run Run by the Crystals. I remember that one when I was a kid. Just hearing it on the radio. Number 90 spot, when I come through the second time, Then He Kissed Me by the Crystals. Then we have Philip H. in the 50 spot, Tightrope by Leon Russell. Richard M. in the 51 spot. So a lot of singles right here. These are people that came in at the end and just had a single request. So Tell Her No by the Zombies. Chris T. in the 52 spot with Oliver's Army, Elvis Costello. Ryan G. in the 53 spot, Look What You've Done, Boz Scaggs. Andrew L. number 54 spot. We have Cavatina from Deer Hunter. And then we have David K. In the 55 spot, Sour Sweet by Bert Cummings. I love doing Bert Cummings stuff from the Guess Who. And then we have Tom M. again, who decided to put one more up, to hire me for one more request. So we're here in the 56th spot with Arms of a Woman, Amos Lee. And then John S. also ordered a few more. So we have three more here, three big ones. So John's requests are always big piano solo arrangements that are challenging but really good, really fun if you're able to play them. So here we go. 57 spot, California Dreaming by the Mamas and the Papas. 58, Killing Me Softly. 91, Requiem for a Dream. So 91 spot when I come through the second time. Thomas G. Number 59, A Month of Sundays by Don Henley from the Eagles. Joseph O. Number 60 spot, Lady Stardust by David Bowie. Chet W. Look at that, I made it all the way through without saying last names. Chet W. 61 and 62 spot, Silver Springs by Fleetwood Mac, and 62, Dream On, Aerosmith. And then when I come back through in the 92 and 93 spot, we have Tuesday's Gone by Leonard Skinner and the Logical Song by Supertramp. So there's the list. Let me make it small there. I wonder if I can somehow tilt this where it'll show them all. No, I'll have to mess with my TV. I'll do that. If those of you are done, you can go. I'm going to see if I can change this picture mode to get out of the wide view so that you can see the whole thing. I think it's down here. Picture size. There we go. Wide fit. Let's change back to 16. Oops. 16:9, and then they'll all show up. So now it went back. I'll try it one more time. Maybe I hit a wrong button. Yeah, I went to wide fit again. I went to, all right, 16:9. 16:9. There we go. Now I think it'll stay now. Yeah, there we go. So there's a view of the whole page one. Okay. And then here's a view. You can, of course, pause it and take a look at it. And here's a view of the whole page 2. Okay, so 93 altogether. I'll have to do 2 a week, and looking forward to that. I've already getting a head start on that, so going to be some good requests here. Again, email me if I accidentally left you off or left one of your requests off. If you didn't pay, it's too late, so don't even bother emailing me. But if you did pay and you're not on there, let me know. I'll get you on there if I made a mistake. And there's a 2016 list. So there we go. I'm going to start posting lessons real soon. And again, thank all of you guys for your support. I just really have the greatest job in the world to me. I couldn't have a better job. I never work a day. So I appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.